A problem that I come across a lot as an eisa club at a technical college is space availability, finding an appropriate space to practice eisa, and sound volume. Oftentimes, when we do find space, even if we book that space at night, there are still many classes happening in the building itself at night because it's a technical college. A solution that I came up with was Styrofoam Bachi. And it's exactly as it sounds. It's a bachi or a drumstick made out of styrofoam, and it works fantastic for still be able to practice normal eisa but reduce your sound volume. Very muted, which is ideal for if you're going to practice in a classroom space or next door to a classroom space. So currently with my club, we actually practice in a yoga studio in the health building, which is right next to a nighttime massage therapy class. And so we try not to be too loud. So Styrofoam Bachi is quite ideal for that. And I'm gonna try my best to teach you guys how to make a Styrofoam Bachi. Alright, so here are the tools you might need. Electrical tape. You can either do one color, two colors, however you want. Because our color theme is blue and white, I like to do blue and white, which matches our bucket odaiko. And if you haven't seen, I have a video on how to make that as well. And you also need flexible foam. So you have to keep an eye out for some good flexible foam. Not all flexible foam are made equally or the same or in the same length. I've just collected a couple and then I've cut them into my ideal thickness for how I think is most comfortable for holding. I do apologize that I don't have a link on where to find flexible styrofoam online. My best advice is to keep an eye out, ask around, ask your friends, ask your family, ask your neighbor if they've got flexible foam. And then a solid pair of scissors. This was originally a whole sheet of styrofoam, but what I did was I measured out with Sharpie, and then I took an X-Acto knife or a box cutting knife, and I just cut them to however length of thickness I like. Your cuts might not be as clean, and that's totally okay because they're gonna get wrapped up anyways. I'm gonna start with the white. And I usually leave about half an inch. Put some tension around as I wrap. The tension is really good for giving it some structure. And just be aware as you go around, your bachi might start twisting. Again, we're not going for perfect, we're just going for functional. And again, leave about half an inch of foam at the bottom. Hypothetically, I could be done now. It works good. But I want it to be aesthetically matching. So I'm gonna go for the blue. And this one you can even be a bit more wide with how you overlay as such. Because this decoration is not as important as making the structure. It does give it structural integrity, but twist it a little bit so that it's kind of straight. You can see it's not entirely 100% straight, but there you have it. Styrofoam Bachi. And there you have it. You got yourself a Styrofoam Bachi. Let me know if you guys decide to make your own Styrofoam Bachi and how that turns out, because I'd love to see your designs, how you guys improve on it. Thanks for watching. Listen to that difference. nice and muffled. I do also want to share that these don't last forever. They will break if your drummers are harsh enough with them, meaning like they are always bending it or they're hitting their palms too hard, which these are great for if you just want to hit your palms and not like a drum. So they do break, but fortunately when you do find flexible styrofoam like this, you can make many of these. I do have many of these, so that's kind of a pro as well. Okay.
はい、オリオンじゃんけん最初はグーでもってジョッキで飲んでヨットラにポハ